Good afternoon everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts. As always, hope you're all doing very well today. Just checking the sound really quick here. Yes, it's working well. Perfect. So let me just go on the chart here. So I hope you're doing very well today. I wasn't able to do this update on the morning because at the moment I'm keeping a family member house, and so the thing is it's a new house. There are workers working, building stuff here over the house. So sorry by the way if you hear some noise in the background. It's all normal. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so I have 1 hour and a half, a little bit less to do this daily update. So I'm gonna try to cover Bitcoin as fast as I can really, and then we can go and cover some fiat setup maybe. Because yeah, I have to stop the stream at well, a bit before 4 p.m. UTC plus 2. So we are now well in 1 hour and 15 minutes really. But yeah, anyways, on this being said, let's go on Bitcoin here. So what's happened since the last update? That was on Tuesday, if I'm mistaken, and Tuesday was, what day was this already? Well, where was we? I removed the stuff here. There you go. So Tuesday, we was in there. All right, in the morning. Wait, I lost myself in this. Let me see really quickly here. Where was the last update? Where we was? Okay, so we're still on this way. All right. So yeah, since then, what happened? So we've got a nice continuation. Okay, to the upside here to go into the weekly levels, the big resistance just above. Really, we have plenty know it was there with the weekly level. We've got a nice rejection of this. That's not the right one here. I'm gonna cover a few things next. So we've got a nice rejection. We've went into our first support we have planned for a long trade in Discord. So again, make sure as always to join it. This is very, 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 very important. That was the first support we had planned. And so we went in there and got a lovely rise. From here, well, we've got a rise. We plan a resistance, we reject, we come back into our long target, we come above, and we just, bam, reject again the weekly level. So from here, we have, at the moment, I already updated the levels on my chart. So you have a new daily level just right there that is already hit. So it's not the best at the moment, but well, I will keep it for the moment. With the levels, you have nothing new really, I think. Let me just double check that really quick with you all. We have no new DNPLCs. We've got one new naked session path control. If you woke up, well, for me it was on the morning. You've got this one here, but it's already hit. We've got a nice rejection with the weekly now. We have no other naked session path controls and no TPOs normally since then. Maybe one just below here, and a DNPLC by the way. I can't remember this was printed. Yeah, well, we have the DNPLC and TPO here down there. It's almost fully loaded now. Yeah, there you go. So you've got the one right here at $65,614. Okay. And so yeah, what we have at the moment, we have only one support. If we do break for me, okay, for me here, if we do break that support with no also swing through panel fail option of this bottom, it's very simple. It is very likely we're going to see the lowest here taken the very least. Okay, so this one right here is really a must hold. Of course, we can do a fail option below, so spend some time, form some bullish data, reclaim and come back up. Okay, just trade this reaction as always based on the order flow reaction. This is very, very, very important to use the order flow. And so yeah, that's the only target we're having at the moment. Just gonna get rid of that level. If we push higher from here, we can simply look again for a swing through under a failed auction. Okay, and by the way, I'm gonna double check here what's the price of this Valera high so I can see, yips, where it is. With the, the confidence here we have. Let me just move this a little lower. There we go. Control V. Yeah, okay. So the thing is that will be the next target, really. Okay. If we manage to bounce off this, we can look for another increase in price for a new high made. Okay. And so if we have to make one more new high, well, again, we take some highs. So we have to look simply for a swing through under a failed auction. As simple as that, really. So if we don't get any bearish reaction once we took the highs for a swing through under a failed auction, we can simply look for the weekly level above, really. So around 69,700. Okay, well, 69,500, 69,000. 700 really. That will be the next target if we don't manage to break, to get a swing through pan or a fair reduction of the highs. Okay, these are the local resistance and support. Now of course we can plan some more higher and lower. So higher higher. Well, let me just start here with the lower targets. Okay, so first of all, we have, you know, so one support close by here. Okay, if we don't manage to hold the swing through pound or the fair reduction, if we have to do it here from that low, we can look simply more likely for a new low to be made. So here, what's the next target? We can simply look here for a swing through pound or a fair reduction as always. And if we don't hold this bottom again with no swing through pound of fair reduction, again simply when we take the low, read as at this order flow, and this will give you the answer if you have or not to open the trade, so to speak, to open the long trade or not. So if there is not, we can look for the next target. What is it? It is simply, if you go on the wanderer here, we have the next low here, okay, to take, plus the overall uptrend here, the latest full uptrend here, path control. So it's a very, very, very big and key support. We have also a DNPOC just below and an anchor rate view up from the very, very, very bottom. Okay, so this whole thing here is the next target. Gonna get rid of that, by the way. This whole zone here is well, the next big support we are having. Okay, if we have to take out the lows, there is no swing through the panel fair auction. Yeah, so I'm gonna add some squares here so you can see really. Okay, we'll have so all of it. It's a big zone. Okay, that's a real big zone we are having here. So it's a bit, not gonna lie, but well, we just have again to read the order flow in there. Really wait for some good reaction on the order flow. Don't try to be like to just open the trade really early. Wait for the good reaction as always. This is very, very, very important. Okay, should we break this? We can simply look next for a swing through part of that bottom. This bottom and this bottom here into the naked session path control really. So as always, we do not need to take all the bottoms. We can just take, for example, these two ones here, go into the naked session path control and manage to get some good data for a bounce. But yeah, the real big target is really this path control, this value area low. If we start breaking these two targets, I'd not be surprised, to be honest with you, to see a lot lower than this. Like at the very least, take out 58,000. Okay, 59,000, the bottom here. So these are the two medium, well, yeah, the support we have next if we have to break that low here and not hold that one with a swing through pound or a fair auction. Okay, so now if I zoom out a little bit more, okay, we're going to plan some bigger support, because since then, since Tuesday, we've got another increase in price, so the volume did change it a bit. We've got some new data really, so I'm going to show you here what we can look for here. So if we have to break all the support we have planned at the moment, okay, on a medium time from here, we can simply look for the bigger support, so to speak. Here we can look for this path control around 63,000. It's it's matching here. It matched with a with the value area low here. Okay, if you pull the full latest uptrend fixed range, again, so you have the value area low here with the overall full range here path control. So the path control is more stronger normally. Okay, this is a higher time frame level. So we have this path control down to the swing through power of that low with the 618 66%. Again, it's really in case we have to drop from here. Okay, we really reject, do not hold the previous low, get nothing of the path control, get nothing here of the low and the naked session path control. If we do break step by step this support, we can simply look for these higher time frame ones. Okay, here you can see, so there is a green square, sorry, in this zone. There is a level just below. It's just in case we have to make a complex level approach of this target. Okay, I really don't want to make it too complex, but for more advanced people that know how to do this, if you go on the website here into the course section, exo charts, you have the level approach listen, and in this you have all the levels approach you have to be aware of. You can see number 13, level approach. A complex level approach, okay, is when you go below the supports, flip into resistance, fake the drop either with a low, high, low, and then you continue, depending on what you have on the order flow, either with a low, lower, low, and then you manage to reclaim and bam, flip to support and continue high. So it's just in case we have to make something more complex into this support here. If we just, in any case, break this, okay, break this, flip the resistance, we can look for a continuation down to the next target. So just because the next target is around 58,500 really, down to 57,900. And if we break this one here, okay, we can look for the overall latest uptrend value area low. Okay, if you pull the fixed trend like this, value area low here, plus the 618 and the weekly level just above. The three are some really strong targets, to be honest with you, but I do prefer this one here around 58,000. This one is really, really, really nice, not gonna lie. Yeah, so this is a very good target, not gonna lie. That can bring us with a lovely swing trade here. Again, I'm placing a long here. I'm not going to take it because I place it down. I'm going to, of course, check out the reaction here on the order flow. But that's that can bring us with a lovely long trade here, a possible swing like this. Okay, that's a nice idea. Yeah, so these are the supports and so the resistance. Well, the thing is, it's very simple, to be honest with you. If we start breaking above, you know, this weekly level, we get no swing through panel failed auction. We're going to go straight through the, to the Valera high, okay, or the full range right here. So around, so as I said before, 69,800 around there. The thing is now, if we approach this with nothing bearish, well, we are going to take a few highs here, most likely. Okay, so to speak, we'll have one high to take. 2, 3, I think this one is taken already. Oh no, it's not, baby. So 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have 5 highs to take. So we have loads of liquidity above this high. So it can be really quick. So yeah, this is something I will really be aware of. Okay, all these highs. So yeah, if we break this Valera high, is I'd not be surprised here to see a new all-time high, to be honest with you. Okay, so get acceptance here above and really do not do a fake out here. Just here, really get some strong data here and a strong bounce, a strong uptrend, really, so to speak, a move up with an increasing of the upper interest and a volume increasing too at the same time. If we get this, it is very likely that we're going to go for a new all-time high. Okay, so just so you know, the open interest is this. So if you have a nice increasing of the open interest plus some nice positive data and the volume increasing, okay, well, it's very likely that we're going to see a new all-time high on this if we get acceptance above this value high and get this data. So yeah, these are the only resistance. If we have to push higher, we'll plan the targets. Really limited time. I don't want to give too much information for the moment. Okay. So yeah, that is the plan right now. So the thing is, why I do prefer this support if we have to drop from here. Okay, I'm not saying we're dropping right now, but if we have to drop from here, I do prefer this target. Okay, I like the other ones too, but this one is I like it a bit more, to be honest with you. Okay, this is, by the way, it's a little bit below. Yeah, well, let me see here, because thing is, I have this pattern on my chart for maybe a week now. What is this? It's a 3 drives pattern. Okay, so the thing is, if you pull the time on this, if you to find the pivots, okay, the time of the pivots here, so to speak, this top, this bottom, this top, this bottom, and this top. If you check out the time is just really well respected. Okay, this is really brilliant. I'm just going to remove here the 161 and the 200% here. You can see here, if you pull it like that, so that's the way you can find the bottom there, you find the exact bottom at the 618. Okay, so now if you pull it like this to find the third wave here, you can see we go and reject exactly the 120 extension fib time. Again, to find the bottom here, you do exactly the same, bottom to top. Then you can see again we bounce exactly from the 618. You can see here the bottom was the exact 618. And the thing is now, if you go for the next high, you simply have to pull the third click on the bottom, and that gives you here the following dates: so the 23 of October and the 31 of October. I do like this pattern a lot. The time is really super well respected. That's why also before I was looking, you know, for this, it was the harmonic here. So for this one like this, okay, it was the one like that. Well, we did plan some support, of course. We did got a bounce. So in any case, that was a long to take. Now we've got a new high. That's perfect. But I was looking for this possible harmonic, you know, with a new low around the 47,000 here, 47,000. We've got a bounce from our support plan for the really strong support. In any case, that was a long to either get just a bounce and continue to fall, either for higher prices, as we knew it was not. I mean, it was possible with a wave plan. Okay. But yeah, now as we did took the highs, the harmonic is not valid anymore. So this is something I'm really paying attention to, and I will really be aware of. So be aware of these dates. Really, it's something I'm not going to trade only based on this, but I'm really aware of it. Okay, so 23 of October or 31 of October for a possible top, and so next for a possible nice reversal. And normally we shall go around the 618, 86% of this overall move up, really. Okay, if we respect the 3 drives pattern. So if we do so, we can look simply more likely, by the way, where it will be the last target at the end. Oops, just click it down. Yeah, that'll be the last target here, around the Valera low, really, of this full move up, so to speak. Where is this? Here, if you pull the, well, yeah, for now, but the thing is, it's gonna change, because if we do a few more highs here, the volume is going to change of this overall pull here. Okay, oops. So the value low maybe is going to shift a bit higher. Okay, so for now it's a bit early, but if we retrace from here, well, this is the best target really. Okay, so yeah, with a wave there is not much to update, to be honest with you. There is, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, there is something to update. The bearish plan, if we have still to be bearish, well, the only way, I mean, the only wave I found here on the chart, to be honest, it will be simply, so the ABC zigzag we have planned before, okay, into the Y wave, and into the B wave you will get here, so it was not a double EX or an ABC zigzag only, it will be simply here a W, an X, and a Y with an ABC zigzag. Okay, here 5 waves correction, 5 waves. So the 1-to-1 extension of this WXY is not hit yet, so that's why it will be nice to still make a new high here to go and touch this 1-to-1 extension before to retrace big. So either, you know, to make this, so to retrace into the big support, hold the support, and then get a bounce. Either to go through and so go for a new low. In that case, yep, so we can take these waves here, yep, and so we can look for this ABC zigzag into the Y wave, finishing this wave 4, we'll see this later, okay? But yeah, this is the bearish plan I'm taking if we still have to reject this and not hold, you know, the support we have planned, the high time frame support we have planned. Okay, configuration number 2, that will match a little bit more with this 3 drives pattern here. That will be simply, you know, the leading we have planned. So just pick a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2. In that case, the Y wave is done. This wave 4 is here, or this wave 4 is here, and we can look now. We can look now for a nice impulsive to the upside, and so a nice bullish market, to be honest with you. And if we have to, so not retrace directly, but for example, right here, break above the weekly level, okay, with a really strong move to the upside, nothing bearish on the order flow, manage to reclaim this value high, still get a really strong move to the upside here, okay, as always, by getting a nice increasing of the open interest, plus a nice positive delta and a nice increasing in volume. If we get all of this while moving up, and of course nothing is getting absorbed, it is very likely that we're going to push higher, and so we can look for the much more bullish configuration that is simply here the double wave 1-to-1-2, and so now it's going to pump very big and very hard to the upside. Okay, and so here we're going to go for some new all-time high prices, well, for now around 92,000, but again, this is just with the most probable targets. If we're really bullish, we can go a lot higher than this. Okay, yeah, these are the configurations. As I said in the Discord server, please note that we're range bound for 9 months, I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, so we have, of course, a lot more configurations. Just to show you something here, you know, when we take the highs here, if we get, for example, something very weak, we get, for example, a big breakout here to the upside, we go for a new all-time high. But, for example, we are rising with a massive decreasing of the open interest for a full, I didn't know it was 30 minutes, with a wall move up here. Okay, if we get some really high prices, we're rising with a massive decreasing of the open interest. There are no longs, no good volume. Well, the thing is, it is possible that, you know, we're going to make a longer and a bigger triple correction like this. Okay, so that's why the ones I'm sharing with you here are the most likely at the moment, because now we're still range bound for 9 months. So to do something even longer will be really boring, but it's not impossible, you know, to do a fake out again of the all-time high. For example, we can look for a double EXY, a bigger double EXY like this, or an ABC flat. We really have to confirm some wave and get out really of this range. That's the only thing we have to do at the moment to really get some confirmations. But yeah, we can look, for example, for a yeah, double EXY. I'm just gonna get rid of this double no, not this. Oh yeah, this, by the way. For a double EXY or an ABC flat, so to speak, here we can, for example, go below, I mean, that will be the A wave or the W, get the B or the X wave, and from around 80,000 psychological level, we can get an IC wave down, and for example, take out the lows again, and wrecked a lot of people in this. But yeah, normally for this, we should get a really bad open interest increasing here. I mean, well, a decreasing of the open interest really, plus a lack in volume. Not a strong pump, really, okay, on the order flow, that's the thing. And if we start getting acceptance above the 123, 127, we can look, of course, for the X-wave targets around 85,000, really. And if we start breaking above 86,000, well, it is really, I mean, we're definitely into the impulsive to the upside, into the wave 5, really, okay? So just remember, it's not because we do a new all-time high directly that we can still not be bearish. It depends on the data we're going to get live in the time. There are many more configurations really with the wave, but yeah, I'm just showing you the most probable I am having on my chart at the moment. Okay, so configuration 3 really super bullish, configuration 2 super bullish, but we will get a retracement first, and this match with the 3 drive pattern we are having here on the chart is really nice, not gonna lie, because the time is really super well respected. So I do like this a lot, to be honest with you. Can't remember what was the retracement here. No, it was not the 61886%, but anyways. So where the wave, yeah, this one is bullish here, but with a bit of a retracement before. And so the bearish plan, if we really have to not hold, all the high time frame support we have planned below before, if we don't hold, the first one, the second one, the third one, well, we're going to take out the lows, and so we can look for this longer wave for, or this one here, it depends, and so simply a longer Y wave to the downside here. Okay. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. So a lot of information. So maybe you can watch this a couple of times to really get everything, well, to maybe understand everything. If you don't get something, feel free also to let me know. There is a live chat. It's made for this, so really do not hesitate. Pop out the chat. Gonna go in here. Live chat there. So by the way, as I said, I will have to stop the live stream at 4 p.m. UTC plus 2, so in, well, 55 minutes, because I'm not in my house at the moment. I'm keeping a family member house that is away on vacation in South Africa at the moment. And so yeah, it's a new house, so there are workers here walking all around the house, in the house, and at 4 p.m. well, there are some people coming into the house to fix some few stuff there, so I won't be able to keep the live, well, to be able to live, really, I won't be able to live. As simple as it, because I have to manage a few stuff. But yeah, so now Bitcoin, we're done. Well, we've got a 15-20 minutes technical analysis on Bitcoin. I think we're good. We've got the lower time frame, the medium time frame, the higher time frame. That's pretty cool. I have my Elliott set on this daily level a little. Well, yeah, on this. Well, let me see what we're having right now. I mean, that's a. Yeah, just a tons of longs in 1 minute candle here. Well, I mean, I'm not interested into a long here. I really want to hit my target. Otherwise, well, you can simply remain long from either from the target we have planned, either not. But yeah, sorry, I didn't check the chat, by the way. I opened that one. Not good morning, good afternoon, mate. I'm doing great. What about you? I mean, yeah, I'm doing great. We've got a nice storm yesterday. We've got loads of rain. It was pretty crazy. Well, my pleasure, mate. Good to see you here. Good afternoon, mate. Legend. If you have time today, could you have a look at JASMY? Yeah, sure. And by the way, I've got a question first of all to answer here. It was in the general chat here. From the previous price action, what would you say starts the beginning of the ant season? So the thing is, it's pretty complex to answer, not gonna lie, because the thing is, we are not sure yet about what Bitcoin is going to do, right? For a moment, I'm gonna take this leading. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna take this leading first of all, okay? Because of the new, well, before the first live stream I have done this week, what was below here, we didn't got the wave 5 yet. Now we do have the last increase in price, so I'm more looking for this configuration or the super bullish one. Not gonna lie, not this one anymore, unless we really start breaking the support. So it all depends if we break the support or not to the downside, if we have to get a retracement, of course, okay? If we're in this, well, the thing is, the ant season can already start, Well, it's a bit complex on a few ants, because, for example, on Cardano here, if you go on this one, well, you have a triple wave to the upside, you have a triple wave to the upside. That's not the way you want to start a wave 1, 2, 1, 2. Normally, you would like to get a 1, 2, 3, or 5 to make a wave 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, 3, or 5 to make another wave 1, 2, and then there you go, you can pump massively. So here, if we have to be bullish on that one, I would be more looking for something like another triple wave to the upside, and this here will form a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, well, anyway, 3 or 5. That will be a leading for, like Bitcoin, a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and then bam, massive pump, and 3 or 5, and pump it up, and big move up, really. So yeah, on a few hours, it's a little bit. It looks a little bit complex. Not gonna lie, to massively pump from here. But on some other ones, such as, for example, Floki, if I'm correct. No, not Floki. Maybe Pepecoin. Let me have a look at it. Well, yeah, Pepecoin. Again, let me see. Maybe more BNB. Which one it was? Well, there you go. For example, here ING will have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, now it's possible that we're going to make a wave 1, 2, and bam, 3 or 5. This is really complex also to answer because we have more like, well, by the way, here we have more likely some 5 ways to the upside. This is fine. So I would say it's really Bitcoin dependent, really. Okay, because we do have some valid wave to pump on some alts, such as, for example, ING. Bitcoin is valid too. We have, for example, here possible wave 1, 2, and another wave 1, 2 here, and next we can look for a nice increase in price like this. So it's not impossible. It really all depends on Bitcoin. That's why this is what I answered here. It all depends on Bitcoin. Okay, it depends on the support we are going to hold if we have to retrace from here, of course, because if we do this directly, the art season is going to start definitely here. Maybe when we're going to be in the wave 4, when Bitcoin is a little bit more range bound, so more money are going into the alts, really. But it can be definitely soon. That's the thing here. It can be definitely soon. Okay, for in this, for example, it's going to be very, 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 very soon. If we're in this, we're going to get a bit of a retracement before to get a nice increase in price, and so when we are done with that wave 2 on Bitcoin, the wave 3 is going to start and everything is going to start to rise also. Okay, so we cannot really time yet the wave 2 bottom. We'll have to get the wave 1 top for this and get a few more data. But yeah, if we're in these two configurations, it is absolutely something possible that the ant season is going to come, well, maybe soon if we're in this, a little bit later if we're in that one. But again, the thing is now, if for example we are not holding the wave 2 with the higher time frame targets we have planned there, for example, we just break the first support, go below, don't do a complex lever approach of the first support, so drop below the weekly negative path control, hit the second target, get nothing bullish on the order flow, go into this value low again, the last target here, the last big support, and again get nothing bullish at all in there. And we just break the weekly, is very likely that we're going to go for a new low, so it's going to go for a new low on every ounce also. So it really depends of all of this. If we hold the support and of the wave we confirm on Bitcoin, really. But it can be soon if we're in this configuration of this one, really. Okay, this really bullish one of this one here. That's my view on this. The market state at the moment is really, really, really complex. It's really complex right now. So it's very complex to answer that question. So I don't know if this makes sense. Let me know really if this makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Where about was the storm? It was in the south of France. If I'm understanding the question correctly, let me just double check that. Yeah. We've got an alert, on our phones and everything. It was crazy with some big thunderstorm. Nice. Glad to see you good. Do you have any FIB time? Yeah, absolutely. I have some FIB time. You have the 23rd of October for Bitcoin at least, and the 31st of October for a possible top before a reversal. There is a FIB time to see if any FIB time line up closer to the US election. I don't know when or the US election, by the way. Did not even check it out. If you can tell me, that would be cool. The storm was that bad? Yeah, it was really bad. Like, I mean, where I am right now, it's not that crazy, but if you go more, I'm close to the sea at the moment, but at some high level, so it's fine. I'm not like at the sea level, so it's fine. But if you go more, into how to say that, I just have the words to trading words, really, crypto words. Let me just translate that. Oops. Yeah, if you're going inland, I think that's the thing. Yeah, well, not close to the sea, really. It was really, really, really bad. Like, really, really bad. You've got some big things there. 5th November's election, I think. Well, it can line up with 1, 2, 3, or 5. Yeah. It can line up with a 1-to-1 extension. It's a little bit too late, to be honest with you. So maybe we're going to get a bit of a drop before that and next a pump with the election. I don't know. But yeah, my dates are 23rd of October and 31st of October, really. Yeah. So anyways, I hope this answers your question, mate. Yeah, normally answer the question, but let me know if it don't. well, yeah, we can go and cover a few out. So, by the way, make sure, as always, to join the Discord server. Why? Simply because I gave some really nice setups in there. You've got, so now I posted something. I've posted something today on Cardano here. You can go and check out this. What was the other one? It was Floki. Floki, I've put everything before it happened, so that, well, the drop not really, but we've got the next target that was really this nice daily level, path control, 61886% zone. Well, we just got a nice, a small front run of it, and we've got an absolutely crazy 10% bounce. That's pretty lovely, not gonna lie. Gala also, I have been able to, well, I recorded a video on this, almost 4 minutes video. You can go and check out it. Everything here is free in Discord, so make sure to go and check this out. And you've got a nice, so from the target plan, I like this target a lot. I wrote this, and so inside this target, you've got a lovely bounce, 7% in a day. Really, this is pretty crazy. You've got another one on ING with a nice short trade. If you go and check out this, it's opening not in the right tab again. So let me just go into the member section. You got this nice ING analysis that was over the website again for absolutely free, so make sure to go and check this out. That was a 12-minute one. I'm really showing you that I'm not talking, there is some music in the background, but I'm really showing you how I'm updating the chart, really what tools I'm using, how to use Exo charts, everything, and how I'm using this really, and what's the plan next. So you have a nice plan there. That was also with a short trade. I don't know if I have the short trade. Yeah, you have the short trade plan really. That was here. Where is ING? Here. Got this nice short trade. Okay, and as I said in the morning, well, the take profit zone was before, but we were holding nicely this value high, so it may be a good idea to take profit one still. At the very least, a safe take profit if you took the short above. Yeah, so we've got some nice setups. We've got also Pepe coin with a lovely increase in price also on that one. It was, where was that? It was here. You've got a first best support plan here. You just go in there and get a lovely bounce. You can say go into the target and get a nice increase in price also. And all of this again is absolutely free in Discord, so make sure to join it. You can just, well, enjoy really, that's it. So yeah, right now I'm just sitting in the trades. There's nothing much really to add on this. Everything was covered in Discord, so there is not much to update. Let me just double check that, but I mean, there is nothing here. Yeah, pop count, so I posted a trade in Discord as so. You can see here with this nice and lovely resistance just above. Well, we've got a rejection from the path control daily level. It's already a nice drop. Now, maybe if you put, yeah, be a take profit one around there, not gonna lie. Yeah, that'll be a take profit one here to secure the trade. SUI, you have a nice channel here to trade. We can get rid of that daily. So if you go on the 15 minutes, by the way, you have this lovely channel here. You can see you have this nice bottoms. Yep, you have this nice bottoms there. Tops, bottom again. So here there is, for example, if Bitcoin drop a bit, managed to bounce off along the target. For example, we hit on SUE, this bottom of the range, and Bitcoin hit a long target at the same time and get some good data to bounce off this target. Well, there is a possible long trade in that case off of this bottom of the target. Stop loss below the bottom we're going to do. Sorry. And so yeah, you can look for this lovely long trade, right up to the, well, middle of the channel. Really, you can see when you touch the bottom, you normally go at the very least to the middle. So if you get some good data here and Bitcoin is bullish, there is no reason to not look for the middle here. So you can look for the middle first, and if we manage to reclaim, continue higher, top of the range, and if we break, if we go and manage to go on the top of the range, you have a nice resistance up here. Just gonna go here on the 1 hour time frame and double check what I've done here. You've got this. Just gonna check here if you have a daily or something. No. There you go. The 1 hour. Yes. You have also the full 61886% and this nice point of control. So this target here is nice, not gonna lie. Okay, so I have the top of the range, 61886%. The path control, that's a very good target where you can look for a short trade again. To take that short trade, I'd like to see Bitcoin bearish at that time when we hit that target. If Bitcoin is not bearish, there is no reason to short this, and I'm just gonna look for high prices. Okay, as simple as that, really. So next we can look for the Valera high up to the daily, but really it's very possible we do a new high on that one. Okay, so yeah, that's a possible plan on that one. Really good channel on SUI, just something to be aware of. Okay, then you have Cardano here. I've posted something on, well, it was not in the morning, it was on the afternoon today in Discord again, so make sure to join it once more. You have the link in the description. But yeah, you have this bar pattern here is simply the Cardano Bitcoin ADA BTC, not ADA UTC bar pattern really. So we have almost the same at the moment. We are having this, well, we are in a range as simple as that really. Okay, so we simply have to trade the range until it breaks. But if you go and check at the Cardano, if you go in this, you go in the Cardano here, BTC, you've got the almost same price action there. So that's why I'm like, well, there is possibly something to do with this, right? And so, well, if we go to the bottom of the range, you can look for this right here first of all. Okay, right there. So the path control down to the bottom of the range. You can just swipe the lows really quick with a small swing £30, like the one you've done here. For example, you have a very, very, very small swing £30 or a failed auction. But if we start doing a big swing £30 or a failed auction, I will simply look more for this second target below. So weekly negative path control value are low. Okay, again, when we hit that target, I want to see Bitcoin being bullish at the same time. So this is a nice target. If we really have to fake out the break, I mean to do a fake out really of the breakout of the range low, so to speak, go below, and we manage to reclaim and continue high. If I have to get something like this, that will be the target really for a fake out, because we're going to take a few liquidity here. Well, if we always support, get some good data, for example, Bitcoin is bullish at that time, when we hit that target, that's a long trade. But yeah, otherwise we can simply look for the bottom of the range here. Okay, just gonna duplicate this. There we go. We can look for this nice long trade up to normally at the very least normally the middle of the range. Okay, and otherwise, well, the top, if you really have to respect these bar patterns here. So yeah, and maybe higher, if Bitcoin is really super bullish from here, we can look for a new high maybe. But yeah, for now I'm gonna stay with this. So these are some possible trade setups on Cardano. You can have a look. I have my Elliott set on the real bottom of the range, as on the bar pattern we've hit the bottom of the range. And yeah, we'll see next if we have to come down lower or not. But yeah, this is something I'll be aware of on Cardano. Just gonna hide this for the moment. Otherwise, what do you have? Trading here. Well, that's it really. You have all of this. You've got all the good trades posted yesterday really. You've got some good trades now. You're normally still enjoying the trades. Yeah, you wanted me to check out JASMY, by the way. So JASMY here, you've got this nice bounce. In the last update, as I said, before to look at this, you have, well, first this nice this nice top here to hold. We really have to get acceptance above. This is the first resistance. And so, well, here we have to see what's happening. If we get something bearish, that will end up with a swing for the panel failed auction. So here it is. We're back down here. This we can remove. That was for the bounce. We got the bounce. That's pretty cool. So let me see. We can, I think, update. I don't have the exact wave on that one. No, I don't. Just gonna by the way add an alert just in case, because I really have to. Yeah, 55. To stop the stream at 4 p.m. Just gonna drink a bit of water really quick. All right. So here, I mean, it's the same on all the answers. It just depends on Bitcoin really. So there is not much to say on this. So on that one, let me see. Normally, I already updated that. Just gonna save this. Gonna still go and check at that on JASMY. Perfect. Just gonna double check. Can't remember when I updated this last time. I think it was in the last on Tuesday in the last live stream, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. Took some trades since then, and I just can't remember about this. We've got a daily down here that is tapped. We've got a daily down here that is tapped. That monthly, okay. Let me see. No, I'm gonna do it that way. If I go on the 8 hours, yeah. Just gonna, yeah, that was on the 8 hours. I'm gonna stay on the 4s, by the way. Oops. Where is the top? Here? Perfect. Alright. All these levels are hit, so we don't really care anymore. We can just keep the weekly. I don't know what is this anchor rate view up. It is from the very bottom, but not well placed on such time frame. Well, if we do break the low here, to be honest with you, we just have to trade. You know, we have 1, 2, 3. Well, 4 is that one, but 3 major low to take. We can just trade as some swing £3 of failed auction, really. Okay, so the first one, Bitcoin bullish at the same time, take a long radius up. If Bitcoin is still bearish when taking that low, look for the next one. Bitcoin still not bullish, continuation. Bitcoin bullish, take the long radius up, and if Bitcoin is still not well, continuation, and you can look for the next one. So, and we have, oh my god, we have some more to take here. We have a bunch of lows here to take. And that one here, so we have, yips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 lows to take here, so we have some, well, if Bitcoin drop, that can bring us with some nice stuff down here. And you can look for, where is the long trade here? You can look for a long trade over there. Again, I'm placing this here. I'm not saying you have to long here. You have to wait, see what's the reaction down here. If Bitcoin hit that target, if Bitcoin, for example, hit a target, well, no, let's do it again. If JASMY here come into the target, but Bitcoin is not ready for a bounce, so to speak, we're not at all into a support, we're not at all with some bullish data, there is no way to long this because everything is following Bitcoin 95% of the time. So it's all about probability as always trading. So if you have 95% not to bounce on Bitcoin, you have 95% not to percent chance not to bounce, it's very likely you're going to continue down. Now the thing is, you hit that target on JASMY, Bitcoin is bullish, is into a support and have some long data, this will bounce, so you can take the long trade. Okay, but I really want to get Bitcoin bullish and with some good long data to take that trade. Okay, that will be a really nice liquidity grab here, not gonna lie. Yep, so just gonna get rid of all of these draws here. But this is really in case we drop big from here. And is it the monthly below here and tapped? Or is no, it's hit. So it's not really the best. Yeah, the best will be this. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that'll be the plan if we really drop from here. That'll be the target. And of course, if we don't hold this bottom here because Bitcoin is not ready for a bounce, well, it's going to drop 50-60% more. So, well, the next target is really coming around 0.0060. Okay, that'll be the plan on this, on JASMY. Now, so this is really more for the higher time frame. If I have to, well, look for a trade today on this. Let me see what we have. Do we have any good support there? Well, yeah, we can look for if Bitcoin drop, for example. Let me check out something here very quick, because on this one I have nothing. It will be much better to see, much easier to do. All right. If you pull it like this, nah, it isn't good. Well, that one is something I'd be aware of, to be honest. So to speak, we can look for a fake out below, like take the first low here, maybe the second one, and well, the trade is to take once you reclaim it, the range, flip it into support, and here you can look again for the middle or the top here. So you have this possible trade setup. Okay, again, If we break the low, I mean the bottom of the range here, break the bottom here, get no reclaim and just fall, well, just look for the next target. Really, we have plans with, you know, the big liquidity grab. But yeah, that can be something here. Not gonna lie, that can be something. Okay, with a range here. That will be the long trade I will be looking for. Or really just the bottom of the range really now. I mean, once we hit that, we didn't yet. So when we hit that bottom of the range, if for example we just hit the bottom of the range, get Bitcoin bullish, can look for a nice increase in price directly from here. Okay, but otherwise, if we have to drop a little lower on a lower time frame, this can be the move to play with. Okay. Now I want to find a bit of resistance here for some short trades. So of course you do have this nice big resistance above. If we have to rise, for example, from the bottom here of the range, you know, get a fake out, reclaim, pump, or hit it, pump directly, that will be the next big target really we're having. Okay. But let me see here. Yeah, Valera low down here. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Just gonna get. No, I'm gonna keep that for the moment. No. Well, yeah, that'd be the only short trade I can see right now, to be honest with you on this one. It's possible we just take the highs once more and fall. Again, we just have to see what Bitcoin is doing at the same time above here when we hit that. When we take the price high on JASMY, if we have to bounce like this. If Bitcoin when we took the high here, the price high is bearish, that's for sure. Take profit one, we're not going to manage to hit the middle of the channel here, that's for sure. So I'll be aware of this top still, if Bitcoin is bearish at the same time. Otherwise, yeah, that's the only next target I can see right now. Okay, that's the only one I can see above here. So middle of the consolidation, value high of the full price downtrend, not 70 by the way with the value volume, but 68 for me. We have the 61886% monthly negative path control, and if you really have to do a complex level approach, well, sorry for the noise in the background again, you can do something like this, go above the target, really the resistance. Yeah, sorry for the noise. And well, just fall from here, you know, take the short on the flip to resistance. Or if you're really early, you know how to really auto-plan everything. You can bet on this directly from the top by reading the data behind the market, but well, you need to know how to do this, right? Yeah, so yeah, that is it for JASMY really, for the low candle price action. If we really get a bounce from here, let me see. Just gonna get rid of that for the moment. If we really get a bounce from here, where is the bottom? If you can load, that'll be cool. Let's go load. Perfect. Let me see what target we have. Ah, jeez, the wrong tool. There you go. Okay, the Valera low is really too low. That is not good. And this is nice. Yeah, I mean, if we break the high here, there's just this, or maybe by the way, if you pull it like that, you see, if we can get something with the, okay, yeah, okay, so it's still a little bit below. If we manage to rise Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin is bullish. Be aware of this anchored VWAP. Okay, really just this anchored VWAP. If you really have to break above the resistance, but if we do. But again, if Bitcoin is not bearish when JASMY is hitting that anchored VWAP here from the all-time high, really, just look for the path control. And again, the path control, well, there's no real big confluence there, so I will not be surprised to see this high taken if you really have to break this anchored VWAP. Okay, so yeah, break this anchored VWAP. Be aware of this, but not be surprised to see this Valera high hit here with the top in the 61886%. Yeah, not a bit of plan on this. Anyway, if we drop from here, simply look, you know, for the liquidity grab here. Yeah, that's the plan on JASMY. Didn't check the chat at all since then, by the way. Don't know if there is anything new. It's been a while since we've had a 10k scam pump dump. can get rid of this. A 10k. Well, yeah. I mean, well, yes, cam 1, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a while. Well, we did got a 10k pump here. You know, if we're in this, that can be classed as how you say that? A scam pump, really. Or you mean 10k like the price? But the Bitcoin price. But we already got a pump here. Now, well, depending on what's happening over the weekly up to the value high, this will be really interesting. If we get anything bearish in this, that can bring us with this nice and well, nice drop here around this for now. Okay, for now, depending on the data we're going to create next, but for the moment, that can bring us with something around the low there taken. That will give us another fake dump, 10k fake dump really. I know someone that put their life into it at $2. I'm gonna add, by the way, JASMY here into my trading list because as now this is updated, I would like to trade that if there is anything good. $2. Wait, what? So he bought the all-time high or $2? I hope it was 0.2 because $2. Oh man. Wow. Well, that's 80, almost 90% drop. If ING moves above around 27.5. ING, yips, here. What did you say? Yeah, $2. Wow. Well, I I really hope for the person you know that we'll get back to $2 and above, so we can end up in profit. Because to put life saving, well, first of all, sadly, it's not something to do. As always, you never lose more than, I mean, you never risk more than what you are able to lose. So yeah, to put the full life saving is really not something to do, but well, now it's done. So I really hope that we're going to go to $2 and above, and the art season is going to start very soon, and so we can reclaim that price, so we can get back everything and even more. That'll be the best, really. Am I right to think that if ING moves above around 27.5? Then it could be a wave 3 for a wave 4 and if we get above 27.5. Oh wow, I can't remember the TA I've done already just yesterday. Oh my god, this is crazy. Well, the thing is, there are too many outs to trade. That's the thing, so you cannot keep in mind everything. If we get above 27.5, let me see. That's a full pull from the very top we're having there. Yeah, wow. Well, if we go, I would not really take 27.5, to be honest with you. That was a very important price. I will take more this 25.7. It's not 27.5, it's 25.7. Maybe it was with that price. Just not wrote that correctly. But yeah, if we get acceptance above this, first of all, reclaim the path control of the full previous downtrend. So this is first of all a real big sign of strength. Now, it's not because we managed to get acceptance above the path control that we're going to see this, right? Because there is still the value high to break. But yeah, if we really break above 29,000, let me see. That's the one this is not placed correct. Jeez. Yeah. Let me just do a few stuff there. Yeah, I mean, if you start breaking this value high, Bitcoin is still not bearish. So first of all, the sign of strength will be really to reclaim 25,500. Okay, 25.5. Really, that is the first real big resistance we're having right now. If we get acceptance above this, there is still, so as I say, the value high here to break. Okay, this value high here to break. And if we really manage to break this, well, if Bitcoin is not bearish while breaking this value high, and you know, in a bullish wave count, it is absolutely possible that we go really for, at the very least, here the 6% monthly level, monthly naked path control, so to speak, from here. Oops, oh no. Yeah. Okay, we can look for a nice, well, another 20, 30, 40% increase in price, really. And yeah, if this is broken there, if we get nothing of that next, it's very likely we're going to go for a new all-time. Is that a new all-time high? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it will not be 27.5, more 25.5. That will be really the first good sign of strength, to be honest. But next we need to be aware of course, this $29 target with well, 29.3 was its value high. This is very, 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 very key. But if we do break this and get, for example, Bitcoin really bullish at the time, is very likely we'll see at the very least around, well, $38, $41. That would be the thing on that one. And so, well, the thing was about be wave 3 for a wave 4, 5 and higher. I plan some yeah, there you go. ABC. Well, that's not true because there is this also. There is this leading also possible. Well, I mean, it's not true. It is true, but there is also this right here. That is possible. Sorry again for the noise in the background. Some people walking in the house right now. That'll be the bull one. Oops. And the other one will be the bullish count number 2 because that will be a really, really, really super bullish plan. That one. Jeez. Bull 2. So the bull one here will be, so the bullish, I mean, there is a super bullish count, 1 to 1 twin mount, just big push to the upside. If we start reclaiming the price I said before, otherwise, if we follow, for example, Bitcoin, okay, oh, by the way, we're pumping a bit right now. Oh yeah, so well, ended up in a front round of the target. I'm missing this, that's fine. So yeah, we can look here for a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, 3 or 5. Like this. Let me just bam, bam, bam. Let me just make this a little bigger. Like that. Okay, that'll be a wave 1, a wave 2 into the support plan normally. That shall be high here. Yeah, there you go. We have a nice support plan below. And well, next we can enjoy a nice increase in price. For example, if I have to reject now, the problem is we have a week on Binance, but not on Bybit. It's all above, but not we do not take the high on Bybit. That's a bit of a problem we're having right now. Yeah, but this will be the different wave count depending on what price we reclaim and all of this really. Yeah. For altcoins, do you ever check at daily, weekly, monthly path control, or there is no need to at those levels? I do check at these levels. For example, if you go on Pipicoin, that was not the bounce from me, but just fine. Yeah, no, that was a weekly, simple weekly. Do I have an example here? Popcat, no. SUI, no. Cardano, well, you have a weekly negative path control below. No, there is no real crazy good example right now. Well, there you go. For example, on BNB, you've got this very nice resistance here. That was a little bit complex to trade, but you've got this weekly negative path control. Well, just that one, by the way. I'm personally adding these levels. This is very important for me to check out the volume. So it's very important for me to add these levels on the chart. For example, here on JASMY. Oh, by the way. Yeah, this is updated already. It's fine. Oops. Come on. There you go. So yeah, for me, yeah, this is important to check out this. Wow, I saw some amounts there. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, I'm happy to miss that move. I'm really happy to miss that. Yeah, I'm happy to miss this. But yeah, I'm adding the weekly. I mean, if you want to trade on a lower time frame or a medium, I mean, more first of all, on the higher time frame, you're not going to add, for example, the daily naked part of control. You're only going to add the weekly. Where is the question? The weekly and the monthly naked part of control. You know, plus the normal monthly and weekly levels. Um, but if you do trade, for example, in lower time frame or for day trading, really, you will have to add the daily levels, the daily negative path control. And the very simple thing is you just have to find where is the most biggest confluence. It's as simple as that, really. It is really as simple as that. That's how, for example, I found out this nice long trade on Peppercoin, this nice long trade on Floki, this nice long trade on Gala. It's just all about where is the most biggest confluence. And then you just have to remain patient, wait for the target to be hit. Is Bitcoin bullish at the same time? Yes, take your long. If not, do not take your long and it won't bounce. As simple as that, really. Um, just checking something here real quick. If we can get a short, maybe. SFP. Yeah, I mean, this is very complex along that. Look at this. You have a nice absorption up here. This is very complex along this. Not gonna lie. I will not long that personally. I will have missed that in any case. I don't want to jump in such data. So I'm really happy to miss that. Not a high probability trade for me. Well, now if we get an MC short reaction, that can bring us with a possible, bigger triple wave like this come in there, and well, see if we have something bullish or not in there. But we need to get something bearish. For now, there is absolutely nothing, so there is no reason to short that. But yeah, let's get back to the chat here. So yeah, I do add the weekly, monthly levels. Even for day trading, they're very, very, very important, as the bigger time frame levels are stronger than the local time frame levels. For example, a daily is going to be weaker than a weekly or a monthly level. Okay, so you have, of course, to be aware of the higher time frame levels before to move on the lower time frame. This is very, very, very important. My pleasure, mate. Do you remember in the bull run we used to get scam wicks in 1 minute? That used to be like, yeah, absolutely. Was it like 5K, I mean 1K? I think so. I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, well there you go. Some nice big wicks here. That was some really big stuff. Let me go on the one over here. But yeah, bull run is like, it is a waste. I'm not gonna lie. Well, yeah, on Tuesday we've got this nice 3K drop. I mean, pump was a little less bigger, but still, we've still got a nice. Well, if you take only the 1 hour candle here, yeah, 2,000 pound. That's pretty cool. Yeah, even here during the pretty big race here, we've got some. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this was the biggest 1 minute candle we've got here. That was brilliant. And this right here is this exact bottom was an MC strat target. I managed it to. By the way, was it here? Yeah, normally. Wait. Yeah, it was here. Don't know if you remember this. You've got a nice MC strat target. I did took that long, by the way. But yeah, next in the previous big bull market. Oh wow, this is. yeah. I mean, there's a good times, when you have some big volatility like this. There is so much money to make with this. Yeah, I cannot go back more. But yeah, this is, you have sometimes some really, really, really big move, and this is really nice. Well, for now, this is not strong. This is just there's just some shorts, some longs closing right now. There's no real big demand yet. Again, this is an order flow. If you take out a 10-second chart, it can change within a few seconds. But for the moment, this is not really bearish. I mean, this is not really. There are some bearish data. For example, there is this absorption that we have to be aware of for a short trade. You have a high, higher high, high, lower high. But now the thing is, we need the MC short reaction, stuff like that, to really bring this back down and really get the short here. But yeah, for now, we need a little bit more data. So yeah, what time is it? Well, I have to stop the live stream in 10 minutes. Don't know if you have some more questions. Which tick size do you use for altcoins? Well, the thing is, it depends on the alts. Every alts have a different tick. Oh well, we've got a nice drop here. Still, well, no trade for me still. Not my data, not my data, right? So it really depends of each alt. That's a bit the thing. To find out what ticks you're using, you can simply take the Bitcoin values and divide by 2 each time. So for example, for the DNPOCs, or just do times 2 if you have to increase the ticks, if this is way too small, for example. But for example here, on the daily negative path control, it will be 50 ticks. For the other ones, I'm going to show you directly in here, daily negative path control. So it's 100 ticks for the weekly negative path controls, and for the monthly negative path control is 150 ticks. Well, you just have to see really how it looks like on this. For example, if you zoom in, you can see you don't have some big stuff there. Okay, I mean, if you zoom in, you have some, the squares are not so big. You just have to find out the same view as Bitcoin, really. That's the way I'm doing, and that's the way I'm getting my levels, really. Simple as that. But for example, here, if 150 is way too big for the out, divide by 2. Okay, divide again by 2, divide again by 2, divide again by 2, divide again by 2. And then what you can do also is simply when you, for example, I don't know, use let's take maybe the DNPOCs, for example. Let's take so 25, okay. Then you're not going to use 13, you're going to use 12. If this is still way too big, you're going to use 6. If 6 is too big, you're going to use 3. You just have to see if this is too big or not. Okay, for example, here, you see how it looks like on Bitcoin with the ticks 50? Okay, when you zoom in like this, you have the small squares, you have to get the same on the outs. When it's not too volatile, that's a tip I can give you. That's the way I'm finding the ticks really on the outs personally. So it's not the best way. Maybe there may be some people have some better way to find this, but this is the way I'm getting my levels really. Just divide or do times 2 really. Not the only thing, and so it have to looks like Bitcoin. Yep, so with the ticks. And yeah, what you can do also is simply zoom out, load some more data, and with the ticks you're changing, if it looks good like Bitcoin, okay, the same view, simply check if in the past the levels was well respected or not. If it was not, change the ticks again, increase, decrease, and see what ticks was really well respected. For example, here you can see this is, you've got a top hit with a DNP, so you've got a rejection. Here we've got a DNPOC, rejection. Here we just went through. Here we've got a nice, well, little range here, so it's pretty cool. Here we just went through. Here that was the top. Here that was the bottom. Here we've got a nice, well, a small bounce here maybe in that one here, yeah, normally. Here that was the bottom. So for example, here you can see the 50 ticks is really good. Well, we know already the ticks, but you have to change that. Just see if this is well respected or not on the chart. And if this is, you found the the good ticks. As simple as that, really. So yeah, that's the way I'm finding my ticks on the outs. Because all the outs have some different values. That's a bit of a problem. There is no proper tick size for all the outs. There wasn't a 27k thing and in missed in my, oh wow, my $4. What was the price again? 27? Sorry, 27, yeah, it was here, yeah? Yeah, the one I was showed before. Yeah, that was that one. Yeah, I guess on the 1 minute it was pretty impressive. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, these are the lovely moments of Bitcoin, really. When you have some big, either dump or pump, really, we don't really care, but we have some massive volatility. Like in an hour, you took a minus 15%. It's crazy, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's minus 5,000, 4,000. Yeah, these are some really good times. Same as this, for example, we've got some, well, that was a massive scam week at the end, but don't know if you remember that one. That was also pretty impressive, like in the time. And if I remember correctly, this was also an MC strat on the top. No, I can't remember exactly. You've got one big week like this to the upside with an MC strat on the top. I can't remember if that was that one or no. But yeah, I mean, here we talk about in an hour. We talk about, yeah, again another 10% push to the upside. It is, and just right after this, you drop another 8%. these are the good times. Well, hopefully, if we get the bull market, I mean, if we get the bull market, this will happen at some point. So that'll be the lovely moments of Bitcoin. This is really good when you have some big volatility like this. Well, thanks, mate. No worries, my pleasure. Thank you, mate. You're the ones, guys. You're the legends. Well, yeah, I think that's it really for today. In any case, I have to stop the live stream. Yeah, there you go. There is Elliott going off. I have to stop the live stream now because there are some people coming next for the house. I have to check a few things into the house, and they're going to make a load of noise, so I can't really be streaming at the same time. So yeah, thank you all for being here as always, for checking the updates. Hope you enjoy these updates. Hope you're, well, getting some nice information there. Let's see if we manage to get this nice 3 drive span in here. That will be lovely with the time with 23 of October and 31 of October. Possibly, again, I'm not going to only check out these for trading. There are my targets, my levels and everything, but I'm aware of the dates. And yeah, I'm aware of the pan, really. Just be aware of this. It's due to the fib time that we were respected before at its pivot. I think it's very important to be aware of that. And we're already up 50% on Bitcoin from the current drop, because yeah, that wasn't bearish. Now we just have to see. As always, get nothing bearish, get a retest, get the retest bearish, take the short trade, bring it back down, get nothing bearish off the retest, continue and take the highs at the very least. And do we have any bearish data yet? Yeah, possibly, by the way. But I want to see a bit of a continuation down for this to take the short trade. Yeah, it can be a short trade here, but I would like to see a bit of continuation down. Otherwise, nothing. And we did stop it there. You can see the Asian leverage traders here taking the longs. You can see here, big push up here. Well, if you was in the longs here, yeah, again, that was a resistance, as I said. Okay, you never long the resistance. It's something you have to learn, really. Okay, if you want to trade the markets. This right here was a resistance because you take a high and you've got this value at a high. Okay, so like I said, this is a resistance. You look for a short into the resistance. Why? Because it's called a resistance, because you expect a rejection from here, right? So why would you long into the resistance if it is a resistance? Okay, same as a support. You're trying to bring it back down, to short the support, to short the breakout. No, it's called a support because you expect a bounce on the support. Okay, so you long that. So here it's a resistance. You not long up here, or you will end up like these people here. You've got 2 million of longs, bam, completely wrecked just 1 minute after. Well, no, 3 minutes after that, a few minutes later. And even more, by the way, from before. There's a few longs there, but anyways. See? Yeah, but anyways, let's see if we can get some better bearish data. See, that's why here you've got a bit of a short reaction, but 30 seconds is not the best. So it's always good to remain a bit patient. See if we can get a bit of a continuation first of all or not. And here we didn't, so we just push a little higher. Now again, if we get the move down here and some bearish data, it can bring us with something. But yeah. Anyways, I have to stop. It's already in 2 minutes. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a brilliant day, and by the way, have a nice weekend also. Good afternoon, mates, and well, hope you enjoy the stream. If you're all at the beginning of the stream, if not, well, hello and goodbye. Have all a nice weekend. Take care if this is important, and catch you all on Monday. Normally 10 a.m. I will keep you updated on this, because the thing is, I can live, but I cannot at the good time. That's the problem, because there are some people walking, as they say, in the house, making a lot of noise, and so I cannot really be streaming at the same time. So I will keep you informed over the Discord. Again, don't forget to join if you want to be aware of all the good setups. You've got some lovely bounce and lovely trades already posted in Discord. Floki, Gala, Pepecoin, Cardano, yeah, ING, for example. Just go and check this out. It's absolutely free, so yeah, feel free to go and check this out. Anyways, have a brilliant day ahead. Have a nice weekend, as I said. Take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.